And one thing that I never really considered, and I really wish that, I may have, thought about this more and pondered this more. Look at someone like Gavin Sims, right? For a while, I was kind of on the hunch that maybe him and Peyton, were interested in each other semi-romantically. Which, I mean, you'd think you'd see some more, indications of that, right? But obviously that's failing to acknowledge or remember the fact that a lot of people who are, extremely religious, if they belong to a super big, mega church, like say Living Word in Brooklyn Center, there's, big, mega evangelical churches, right? And a lot of times what happens is that this, like, people who are born into families that are Jewish, that are atheists, that are, Muslim, that are, white and have no religion. There are people who are born gay into families or lesbian into families that are extremely principled and involved in those, big churches, and they have standings in those churches. They have, standing in the community that if their, kid were, gay or, bisexual or lesbian, that would be a major blow to them in the community. And it could compromise, their standing, a lot of things. People go through big, things to hide that stuff. And obviously the fact that, Gavin and Patricia are kind of chummy, follow each other, that's a red flag. It's, highly possible that, Gavin Sims and him may have something going on, or may have had something going on, or maybe waiting for this storm to die off and they'll have something going on. But I remember back when the Twitter stuff was going on, someone tweeted at me talking about, how same-sex relations are okay if they're done in private and they're not, projected as an identity, right? So people can maybe be gay and have, gay intercourse or, gay wrestling, do things that are, gay in nature, but they're not going to be in public and they're not going to do it. And they're not going to let their identity represent them being, homosexual. So in a way, they can maintain, an image that, helps continue, a certain belief system or a way of life, but can, have what they want. And that happens a lot because maybe families realize they can't change their kids. They can't, do anything with that, but they might be able to have it happen in secret, so it doesn't, jeopardize, their values, or at least the values they choose to, publicly project. I wish I would have focused more on that maybe, but irregardless, I'm going to continue to push until I get the truth or an apology. That's non-negotiable.